And here we are. Here we are, guys. Episode 177 of Dads vs. the World podcast. And I'm Ian over there is Kevin. We were going to cancel today, but we didn't. I was going to go to Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, and pick up a gaming chair. But my buddy, he had to cancel. He's dealing with some personal stuff. So good luck to you, Schwazy, and your family, dude. Hopefully everything doesn't, hopefully everything turns out well. So we'll just have to reschedule for that. So be on the lookout for that. Hi, I'm outside.
Ew.
Yeah, she's with the toddler trying to enjoy today's weather since it's nice.
Yeah, we were just outside too. That's the first thing the kids, when they got up, apparently Logan comes running out with his clothes in hand. I want to go outside. 7 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm. It is nice out, unlike last night, because you were just complaining about it before we went live. Dude, it wasn't that bad, man. Cold. You guys are just so, like, everyone, dude, all you guys are all under 200 now, and you guys suck. Like, you guys fucking blow, dude. You guys are like, oh, it's so cold outside. Like, I hate it. I hate that you guys are such weenies, dude. Shut up. You freaking 80-year-old woman. You guys are just lizards. You guys aren't under the fucking sun all the time, then everything sucks and it's too cold. I was cold.
It's way too fucking cold.
I was still cold until I went to bed. Whatever, dude.
I was so cold till I got in that shower.
Shut up. Fucking nasty ass. Fucking gross, dude. But yeah, so Kevin.
Real quick.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Took a hot ass shower and was still freezing. Yeah, because you're fucking 120 pounds. Yeah, dude. But yeah, yesterday we went over to Kevin's. He did a little roast. He if you're interested in how he cooked it, he did put up a video on his Instagram, which is at the Dad Creative. But yeah, he did a little roast. We had some weenies. This was for what was it? Emma's kindergarten graduation. Is that kind of like an impromptu party thing?
Yeah, that wasn't part of it. That just happened because you guys were coming over. But yeah.
Well, she made cupcakes. You know, those are celebratory fashion. She made some flamingo cupcakes. Those are pretty good.
Yeah, and the story behind that is that's like their class mascot, little fucking plush flamingo thing. So that's what that was all about.
It was bussin'. Yeah, it was. It was really good, man. I had 3 of the pulled pork sandwiches. 3 of the pulled pork sandwiches, and each sandwich.
You didn't like the last one. The last one with the ketchup.
I was thinking about getting a 4th, but I was too full at the time. But what I did was that each sandwich was different from each one. So the first sandwich was just barbecue sauce on it, and then the second one was horsey sauce, if you will, if you go to Arby's. I had horsey sauce, and barbecue sauce on it all in one sandwich. And then the second one was just plain ketchup, which was arguably the worst one. Because how Kevin made the roast, it was already sweet enough. And with the ketchup, with its natural tanginess and sweetness, it just made it not so well. It overtook the taste of the meat. You know what I mean? But, yeah, it was good, man.
I guess
it's great.
Thanks I should have been trying to talk at the same time because that's what he usually does. He talks over everybody.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
They're announcing a very important wrestler as he's just rambling on about old man things.
I used to wrestle Scott Steiner, and Scott Steiner is well, he's not exactly the smartest tool in the tool shed, if you know what I mean. Out there in Minnesota, I would go out and go to the Harbor Freight, which is a local tool store. Not a whole lot of those across the country, but I would go ahead and get 2 screwdrivers, the number 2 screwdrivers, and I would use the one to jimmy a lock, and I would use the other one to maybe possibly build something for Scott Steiner because he's such an idiot. Anyway, Pat McAfee, you almost broke my record. I love him, dude. This is not to humiliate him. I love Jesse Ventura, and I wish he did more stuff for WWE. I know he does talk a lot over some stuff, but he's an old guy, dude. Yeah, man, he's an old dude, and he was only used for like one segment for the cage match. Yeah.
Well, that's all he ever is used for those main events. He's usually like on one little thing, and then he has like a pre-show thing where they like talk to him. But like, yeah, he's usually only commentating on like one match.
They didn't even do pre-show for Saturday Night Main Event. There wasn't any. Yeah, there wasn't one.
I mean, I didn't tune in until the whatever the start time was. So
we tuned in at like 7 and nothing. I was like, well, this is fucking stupid. Oh, wow. As much as I don't listen to what they're saying, but if Jesse Ventura is going to be on it, I'm going to have a good time. Because normally,
it's so funny that pre-show shit is so fucking funny, and then the post-show when they do like the presser, like nobody knows this isn't real.
I know it's like, I don't know, man. It is weird. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I usually don't watch any of them. Like lately now I have been watching the posts just for like, just in case if something happens, you know what I mean? Because sometimes they'll do that, like with John Cena doing the thing. Yeah. So who knows?
Or like when Cody Rhodes and what's his name came out drunk when they were tag team.
Oh, that was hilarious. That was the birth of Yeet, dude. That was the birth of it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Let's see here. Oh, dude. Happy Pride Month, guys. Today's the first day of Pride Month. Happy Pride.
Well, isn't that did he officially abolish it? Like officially?
Oh, fuck him. Who cares? Fuck him. Fuck him. Who cares? If they want to have a month, they let them fucking have a month. Who gives a shit, dude? Like, nothing drastically changes in our day to day except we see more rainbows. Like, who fucking cares?
Yeah, rainbows are pretty.
Have you seen the fucking the straight?
I mean, fuck. I have one in my window. It says resist.
Have you seen like the hetero flag? I showed Heather the hetero flag today. They came out with their own hetero flag.
Oh my god.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can find it, and I'm gonna share.
They're gonna fly those around their back of their fucking pickup truck too now, right? Fucking idiots.
Dude, it is so dumb. Hold on. Yeah, here it is. Let me share my screen with you and everyone else. So those in the audio listeners, you guys are going to be missing this, but it is literally black and white and shades of gray.
Oh my god.
It is literally...
That looks like it was printed on like a 1993 fucking typewriter.
Dude, it is... So this is the shit that we would print out at work to like make sure the black and white level, like the black toner levels were fine.
Yes.
This is literally what we printed out.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, you still do it if you have a printer at home. I just did it the other week.
Yeah. This is what we would do to make sure that the toners are coming out correctly. This is what we would do. This is what we print out, and we would adjust shit. It is literally just starts from like the black bar and it just gradually goes to white. It's a gradient of black. Is what it is.
Get the fuck out of here, fly.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, flag. You fucking hetero pieces of crap. But dude, that was like I saw, when I saw that they released it, because they did like they revealed it in a government building, which is the perfect place to reveal a hetero flag. I was like, what the fuck is this, dude? It's freaking crazy. Also, congratulations to the Indiana Pacers. I know you don't like basketball, but congrats to the Indiana Pacers for beating out the New York Knicks. So now the finals for the NBA championship will be between the Pacers and the Oklahoma City Thunder. I got my money on the Thunder. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander looks pretty good, but I kind of want the Pacers to win just because PG is a freaking flip-flopping son of a bee. I don't like flip-floppers. Unless if you're a pancake. I don't like it. Get out of here with your flip-flops. And U.S. women's national soccer team beat out China. Congrats to them yesterday, 3-0. U.S.
Surprised
women's
Trump
soccer.
didn't say anything about that.
It's women's sports. He does not care. Unless if there's a trans in there, he doesn't give a shit.
But they beat China. I'm surprised he didn't fucking voice his opinion on it. Somehow he would have he helped that somehow, I'm sure.
And President Trump, how do you feel about the U.S. women's national soccer team beating out China? Who? I didn't know we had a soccer team. Women can play soccer. I didn't know about that. But China, I'm surprised China was able to find players to play their soccer team. Usually they're out there making phones, iPhones, big iPhones, pretty iPhones, the best iPhones. I got a new iPhone actually. I have a new license for iPhones. It's gonna be the biggest you've ever seen, the most beautiful. I've been talking to a lot of people about my new iPhone. It's gonna be called the Trump phone. Actually, it's gonna be pretty good, pretty beautiful. It's gonna have red, white, and blue on it. The only three colors that should be memorialized in all of the history of colors. Speaking of colors, immigrants, they're ruining everything. They've taken all the colors. Gay month, they have all the colors of the flag. Don't like it, hate it. But yeah, dude. Oh, speaking of soccer, dude, I was so upset this past weekend.
Oh.
Because so I coach a team, York Soccer league team, and we only have we play maybe 8-9 games a season or something like that. So it's not a whole lot of games. It's maybe a month, 2 months of playtime or whatever. Playtime. And this past weekend was the last weekend of the season, but it was a makeup week because we had a ton of rained out games and they only were going to bring back one game. And I was just really looking forward to this game. It was a team that I don't want to necessarily they were the best because I didn't see them play at all this week or any this season or anything like that. But it was against my old co-coach who is my neighbor, and I don't want to say we're not on bad terms or anything like that. I just don't care about what anyone does outside of my circle. So we're cordial. We're respectful and stuff like that. We say hi, whatever. But his kids and my kid kind of had a thing this past year, so things have been kind of tense between the two families. So it's not I go out of my way to say hi to him or his kids or his wife or anything like that. When usually I would. But it's fuck all those assholes. And there she is. Yeah. She's not a fan of them. But this year my team's actually been they were good. This is probably the most well-balanced team that I've had. And I have not won really a game against any of my head coaches. I've just never been able to beat them. The teams I usually have aren't built good against them. And the crappy thing about this small season is there's really not a lot of time for you to build chemistry with the players because they get swapped around every season. So my team next year, if I coach, won't be the same as this year. It'll be a whole new batch, or I might get maybe 3 or 2 players back, but then the rest of the team will be all different. So I was really excited to go against them because the last game we played the week before, dude, we beat the other team so bad, I got the score wrong. I had no clue what the actual score was because I wasn't really paying attention. But apparently one of my players scored 6 goals. We beat the other team by 10. It was 10-4 or something like that, or 10-5 or something like that. It was crazy. We were up 8 goals in the first half. Had no clue. I had no clue. I was like, oh shit, I didn't know it was fucking this bad. I was like, damn, dude, I didn't know. But I was just really excited to go against his team because I don't know who he had. I don't know how good his team was, but my team was actually on the winning side. Our record was actually above 50 for once, because normally my teams have been like bad. Because with how the inner politics work in that league, like I never, like they always gave me like hodgepodge, like random, not the best people, and there'd always be like one other team. There would always be the one team that was super overpowered because that coach would like handpick their players and then just kind of, do away with the rest of them and stuff like that. So I always had like hodgepodge people. So I was really upset. Also hated her. Bitch. All right, calm down. She no longer coaches, all right? So who cares? And plus, like, this league doesn't, like, it doesn't, like, I don't really take anything too seriously because, like, it's not like we win anything. There's no trophy to win. There's no tournament thing. Like, we barely keep score. So, like, who cares?
All those people were not nice to Ian. I'll kill them all. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Your wife will commit murder for you, dude. She will commit murder for you.
Oh, my God. She commits murder all the time, dude, with her eyes.
That's fucking true love, man. She'll go to prison for your ass.
She does it with her eyes. Yeah, what she'll do is she'll meet them on top of a bridge and be like, hey, can I borrow a cigarette? And then just surprise attack them. As they're reaching for their purse. Oh my God, shut up. Yeah, whatever. I was 14. Shut up, babe. It's still...
This happened in real life?
Yeah. So Heather had a little bit of a bad girl phase when she was 14. So she got into a fight with some like girl when she lived in Jersey. So apparently there was like a bridge or whatever that connected from like their school grounds to like the outer grounds, I guess. I don't fucking know. But like it was over like a boy or whatever. She heard like this girl was like talking to her man or some shit. I don't know. Something stupid. Some like 14 New Jersey hood shit. That's what this was, dude. So like, no, he cheated on me with her. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, New Jersey hood shit. Basically, so you confirmed it. But yeah, she was 14 and smoking cigarettes or whatever. So she was like, "Hey, can I borrow a cigarette?" And then when the girl reached for cigarettes, Heather surprise attacked her like a little fucking monkey, like a little spider monkey. She's like, she grabbed her by the hair and just started punching her in the face, dude. Oh, dude, can you imagine a fucking 5'2"? At the time, she was like mad skinny. I think she was like barely 100 pounds, like just like over 100. She was like the skinny little fucking thing, dude.
Oh my God.
She apologized to her when she became an adult. Hey, I'm sorry I fucked you up, dude.
I would have apologized.
So yeah,
I would have brought it up. You remember that time I punched you in the fucking neck?
In the neck? It was in the face. She had her like in the fucking... Shot her by the hair.
Look, there was that one time, Heather, where I realized you were friends with the girl that I swindled out of money for drugs I never really had.
Wait, what? The hell did you do?
Yeah, there's this when I was in my 20s, and there was this girl that I talked to online. Like we used to like flirt and shit, Tawny, yeah. And then like I told her she wanted to buy an 8-ball, right, of cocaine. So I told her, yeah, sure, I'll meet up, but you're gonna have to give me the money, and then I'll go get the stuff. So she gave me like $200 some odd or some shit, and I left. And my buddy and I split the money, and we never turned back.
Dude,
and then I found out she was friends with her on Facebook.
Such a dick.
In recent years, like it was recent that I found that out.
Such a dick. See?
She laughs about it, so it's all good.
Yeah. Well, she could have been $200 richer back then, though, dude. You're dick.
Could have been. We all lose out somewhere.
Hers
she lost out there. Some lose out in other spots.
Friggin' butthole, dude.
I don't even remember what I did with the money. I probably went to fucking McDonald's and then went to the booze store and probably bought some weed or something.
Yeah, bought a carton of cigarettes or whatever.
I was in my 20s, so...
Yeah, you were smoking Reds, right?
Yeah.
Fucking cowboy killers, dude.
Yep, I was smoking Reds and then I treat myself with Camel Wides.
Oh, dude, I remember those. Fuck, Camel Wides. Dude. It is crazy, though. Like, I do remember smoking, like, when I was, like... I started, like, after I graduated high school, when I was living on my own and stuff like that. I started smoking when I was out in Hawaii, actually, because I started off with Reds, and then those sucked. I was like, hey, these are killing me. I can literally feel them killing me as I smoke these. And then I moved on to what my dad smoked, which was the Cools. No, are they Cools? They come in the
Are they a green pack?
yeah, the fucking
And there's like a
green and
soft
white.
pack.
They're green and white soft. They're not.
Yeah.
Are they
Newports?
Cools?
Maybe it might be Newports.
Newports. Yeah, that's what it was. It was Newports. Yeah. So then I moved on to Newports. And those weren't that bad.
So I started the first cigarette I had when I was 12, and it was a Camel in the soft pack, like the original Camel. And then I smoked Reds. That was my go-to cigarette for years.
No,
And then
man,
there was
fuck
a
that.
short spurt. There was a short spurt for like, I don't know, maybe a year or so where I was smoking Marlboro Mild 100s, which is the blue pack. It's menthol, but I didn't think it was as strong as like a Newport.
Fuck that.
And then I went back to Reds, and then obviously in between there, I was like stealing because my parents smoked, so they'd buy like cartons and sit them on the counter. So I'd like steal a pack, and usually they were smoking like Marlboro Lights. I'd steal a pack and then like shake the carton around, make them think, so they didn't realize. But obviously they fucking knew. They ain't stupid.
But like, there are times when I fucking miss it, dude. I know it's bad for you.
It's awful.
I do miss it, dude. I do miss it. Like, there's nothing better than having like a really fucking tough day and just fucking just going.
You feel it. You
dude,
feel it hit
you feel
in
it.
Your chest.
Just going.
Yeah.
And it's that whole habitual like thing. Like I miss it sometimes, man. Or like
you got it packed real good when you take that cigarette out and it's all like shoved down in there. There's like
there's a little indentation on the inside, like on the edges.
Yeah. Did you do the lucky cigarette thing where you turn one around?
Yep, I sure did.
Yep.
I just dude.
I actually had a metal pack for a while. Like I bought one of those metal cigarette holders. I had one of those for a while.
What are you, a fucking 70-year-old grandma? Like, or the cool aunt?
It was like late 90s, early 2000s. I had one of those things, dude. Because I didn't quit smoking until I was started when I was 12. I quit when I was 27. So like 15 years or something.
You're a freaking late 70s socialite, dude. You're like, nah. Open up the thing. You're a Looney Tune.
I'd open it up. They'd be laid out. Have that little stretchy band that goes over them. I'd pull my smoke out.
Did you have the little cigarette holder too?
I didn't have that. No. I just needed an eye patch. You could call me Penguin.
But like, dude, there was a time like when I was younger, like we tried all of them, dude. Like we did the fucking the stupid pipes, the tobacco. You pack the tobacco in, and you fucking like a corncob pipe and all the other shit. Like that shit was so dumb. It was gay. It was because we lived in the middle of nowhere, so like everyone's like, I got my corncob pipe, and I'm like, oh my god, I guess I'll try one. So then there's a time we all bought like corncob pipes. We're all like, yeah, we're cool. we were fucking lame, dude. And we tried like the closed cigarettes. Do you remember those? The flavored closed cigarettes?
Yeah, they cracked and shit when you smoked them.
Oh my god, dude. That knocked off maybe 10 years of my life, dude. Because there was maybe like a whole solid 2 or maybe a week or not even a month of like closed cigarettes. So we did that.
Yeah, dude. I remember those. Like, man, I feel like that was just yesterday.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I used to go over to there was a gas station out on like where I lived. We lived by it. Heather and I, the house that we lived on Main Street, that old Shell gas station that was run by the Indians, the Asian Indians.
Yeah.
The ones that would hit on anything that had a skirt on, dude. Dude, like those guys were so fucking weird, dude. They always had like the oldest hot dogs ever. Like it's been sitting there for like full on 48 hours. It looks like just a shriveled up finger that you would dig up at a archaeological dig.
It probably looked like one of those hot dogs I made in a smoker yesterday.
It was all like wrinkly and shriveled, dude. It's crazy. It looks like your wiener after you've been in the fucking pool for too long.
Oh man.
But Yeah, man. I mean, my go-to that when I settled though was the Camel Crushes. Those were my those ones are my shit. That's my pack.
I never had a Camel Crush. They crush the filter in those, right? That's what their big
It's
deal
it's
was, right?
it's menthol, but then you'd crush the little bead in there, and it would turn it into menthol light. It's really what it was.
Oh,
But like I don't know what it was, but like once you crush that thing, like I don't know, man. It was like smoking a fucking Vicks vapor rub. Like you could taste the menthol, dude. It was crazy.
It's like chewing on a piece of Winter Fresh.
Yeah, it was no. It's a light cigarette, and then you crush it and turn it into menthol. Yeah, that's what it was. But I was like, damn, dude, this shit's fucking dope. Black and blue box, dude. Didn't have a soft pack. It always came in like a hard pack. But those are the ones that I smoked for like the longest time. For those ones. Yeah. Well, they make this thing called fume, which is basically just like a fancy straw. For people that like just need something to fucking act like they're smoking.
Oh my god, dude.
So I was thinking about getting one. I was like, man, I want one, and I want to get a fume.
That's gonna it'll make you smoke again, dude. That's all.
That's my worry. That's my worry is that it'll just put me back on the wagon again because it's been so long. Yep. I haven't smoked since maybe when Liam was born. That's when I quit, I think.
There you go.
Yeah.
Keep at it, dude. Don't let it overtake you.
No, man, I miss it so much, dude. And I get to watch you freaking do your freaking weed pens and your freaking one shots. Everyone's vaping everywhere, dude. Like guys that are delivering Coca-Cola bottles are just hitting a fucking vape pen and the cloud of an Alice in Wonderland freaking size just pops up over their brains.
Just take up smoking marijuana, man. Just smoke joints. Be like smoking a cigarette.
It is not the same.
That's a better effect.
It is not the same.
And if you take a big enough hit, you can feel it in your chest, just like a cigarette.
It is not the same. You know it's not the same.
You're right. It's not. It's better.
No smoking allowed. Okay, whatever. What if it's a fume? What if it's a bullshit thing?
Stop. You're not allowed.
What if it's a bullshit fucking a bamboo stick that they sold to me for $20? It's literally just like one of those pirouette cookies. It's really what it is.
Man, she's gonna go from defending you and committing a murder to just committing a murder.
Dude, that's literally every other day, dude. It's not any different, right? Anyway, just smoke pot. Okay. Anyway, Kevin, you get anything cool besides making that little thing? That little meat, smoking your meat, dude?
I mean, we talked about this yesterday off stream, but I've been playing Metaphor.
Oh, you playing it more today?
Or I played it last night. I played it last night, but so I am obviously still in the area of learning, because I just not long ago, last night, Graius just got his powers.
Yeah.
So that's about where I'm at.
Okay.
I don't know where that
You're
is.
You're still in the tutorial. It's a long tutorial because like there's so as much as it is a lot like Persona and all the other JRPGs that Atlas created. For all those who's not or listening or not fans of who don't play a lot of video games, Atlas is a video game studio that makes JRPGs, Japanese RPGs. So they literally play like an anime, pretty much. You're literally playing an anime.
You're playing a cartoon for sure.
Yeah. It's Final Fantasy, just modern. Yeah, it's a modern Final Fantasy.
It's literally just when you go to a cutscene, I'm literally just watching a fucking anime cartoon.
Mm-hmm. But they added a whole lot of stuff in this game, which is why they won like game of the one of the best games last year. Was because they changed a lot of stuff. The soundtrack's fantastic, and that
soundtrack.
It's not anything that they've done before. Like normally, Persona is set in like a current times, like it's usually current day or current time period.
High fantasy, I feel like.
Oh, dude, this is literally playing a fairy tale. Is really what this is. But The tutorial is so fucking long because of how
Yeah, and
much they've changed.
I'm wondering how much that's gonna suck. Like if I want to do a playthrough again, like I don't want to go through a fucking level 10 tutorial. Like I don't want to be
Yeah,
level 10 by the time I get out of a fucking tutorial again.
but
Like what? You
Persona's
If
like
I
the
could
same
skip
way
all that,
though.
that'd be
Yeah.
great. Like, cause it's just teaching me game mechanics the whole fucking time. Even like I was in this one room and that guy named Moore, I think his name is Moore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in there and I'm reading like the books on the walls and I'm like, this is just telling me how to fight. This is
Yep.
just telling me how to move.
Yep.
Like, okay, this is just teaching me things still. What the fuck? And
Because
it's what's weird is like it's shit I already knew. Like I felt like I already learned that. Like I felt like maybe I went in the wrong order of things somehow.
so they're gonna the biggest thing that's different and hard to follow is the archetypes, which are the classes that you can choose from. So
yeah,
like
I just did some of that yesterday.
yeah,
It was like
your
choose
main
an archetype.
character doesn't really have an archetype. Like you can pretty much flow into anything and everything. You can be a support archetype, you can be an assault
I think I'm a
archetype.
seeker.
Yeah,
I think I'm a seeker right
that's
now.
like the default one. Like that's the one you
Okay.
start off with as a seeker. But like there's a
Okay.
shit ton that you're gonna find, and you can literally change into them whenever you want to.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's why the tutorial is so freaking huge and long, is because it's literally gearing you up to learn about the archetypes and how to swap them and what the pros and cons are for it. And then after that happens, then they got to teach you about the how the days work and stuff like that, because like there are tasks that you can do, but there's a limited time that you have to do them. Like maybe you pick up a side quest that's only good for like 2 days or something like that, and it's a lot, but it's so much fun. I tell people, just don't even like look up anything, just play it how you want to play it the first run, see how it goes, and then at the end, if you want to rerun it through again and cheat a little bit and get guidance, then go for it, because that's how all Persona games should be played anyway.
I mean, my favorite part is going to be because this is like my favorite thing in any RPG is when I'm doing the talking with my allies. I love the conversation bits.
Mm-hmm.
And I like it more when I have more control of where the conversation is going and my actions and choices change things. I don't feel like that's what this game is going to do though. It doesn't seem like that. It seems like no matter what choice I pick, it still leads in the same direction. So,
Uh, kinda. Yeah, they're not gonna leave you or anything like that. But
yeah.
if you want to build stronger relationships and stuff like that, the answers like they rate from like 3 to 1. So that's like the amount of influence that you'll be able to like gain with them and gain their trust and stuff like that. That's all.
Yeah. Well, those are the parts that I like. Like in the Dragon Age series, that's what I loved. I love being at camp and having the conversations and learning about the backstory about these allies that I have, where they came from, what they're fighting for. I loved all that stuff. Combat stuff, like I can just play that. Like I didn't put this game on story mode. Usually I do story mode. I put this on easy because I'm not looking to be super challenged on the combat. I just want to see a good story and see where it goes.
That's fine. I did that for the first time ever. I did that for Claire Obscure. I was like, I just
Yeah.
want to play the fucking story.
Yeah,
Like
I just want to get the
I want to
story.
do the combat and stuff like that, but I don't want to have to worry about having to time my dodges and parries.
Dude, I think it's I don't know if it's an age thing, but I definitely think it's a parent thing. I feel like once you start having kids, you're just like, all right, I only have X amount of time to do this
Yup.
game that I like to play.
Yup.
So I don't want to be banging my head against the wall on this boss level because I can't time this mechanic of whatever it is.
Yeah.
I just if I miss, it's gonna be a success. Cool. I'm fine with that. Like I just give me the story. I'm sure I'll love it. Like,
Well, it's just that mindset, man. Like people that love Elden Ring, you have a different mindset. I just don't have that mindset.
Yes.
I can't do that.
Yes.
I can't play Elden Ring or Dark Souls and all that stuff. I can't do it.
Nope, I try that. Those are not for me. I tried them. I mean, I thought Bloodborne was going to be the one that would get me because I love the theme of Bloodborne. I love the look of it, the artistic style, that gothic era. I love that shit. But it's not for me. Like it's like I've said before. Like I lived that life already. I grew up in the Nintendo era. Like that shit was fucking hard. I don't want to do that again.
Yeah.
I already earned my fucking stripes. Like.
Well, for me, it's like Video games is it should be fun. And I just don't find it fun. It's literally like I already have to struggle, with my life in general. Like I shouldn't have to fucking do the same thing and be stressed out when I play video games, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
But again, like it's just a completely different mindset and it's just a different wiring. It's just not for me. That's all. Because I know the new Elden Ring thing just dropped and everyone's all excited for it. So
I think maybe I announced this last week. Did I announce that I rolled credits on Assassin's Creed?
yes, that you beat it.
Okay. Yeah. So that I moved on from that and I started playing Doom and I'm pretty far into I don't know, not too far. I'm like maybe chapter 7. I think there's 20 some chapters in that game.
I'm playing Apex and MLB The Show. Games that I literally don't have to listen to. You know what I mean? I can just sit there, play it, and not have my headset on and just do things. So anyway,
if a child does something and you have to get up, you can just pause it. It's not a big deal.
Anyway, so
yeah, do that in a story game, man. You get too distracted, and then somebody says something, and you're like, "Oh, cool! I missed the whole fucking plot. Thanks. Shut the fuck up."
Yeah, that's why I haven't That's why it's taking me so long to beat Claire Obscure because I really can't find like a solid time, and when I do, I play the other games. Anyway, let's move on. Anyway, so this podcast is brought to you by our friends from Dubby. What is Dubby? Do you even know what Dubby is? Well, let me tell you what Dubby is. Dubby is my favorite energy drink supplement. Pretty much maybe ever. Probably. Kevin disappeared. So anyway, Dubby's formula, there is no sugars. They pride themselves with 100% full transparency in the ingredients that are listed on the supplement facts. It's got vitamins in there, natural caffeine, tyrosine, just a bunch of natural stuff in there. Nothing that'll like give you those crashes like some of those other energy drinks that you'll find out in there in the store. Dude, it's packed with vitamin C, B12, B6, B3, dude, and it's delicious. There's no maltodextrins, no fillers, and RFK will love this. There's no artificial colors or dyes, baby. None of that bull crap, dude. None of it. It's so delicious, and they come with so many different flavors to choose from. My personal favorite is the Dragonade, which is a dragon fruit lemonade. You can get a tub of this energy drink mix for like $30. So that's, I don't know, enough for 30 drinks. So it's like $1 a freaking drink. That's pretty damn affordable if you ask me. For me being a parent, affordability is one of the big things I look for when I'm looking for my energy drinkies. And if you order through Dubby, which is dubby.gg, you can get 10% off with our special code, Dad's World. That is DADSWORLD. And if you're a huge anime fan, they do have a solo leveling collaboration with 2 exclusive flavors. They've got the Egress Strike, which is a blue tropical punch, and the Shadow Monarch Surge, which is the blue raspberry purple grape flavor. So get them now while you can, because it is a very limited time for you to get these flavors, and they do have limited edition shaker cups as well. So make sure you guys go to dubby.gg and get your energy drink supplements there. And they do have merch there as well. So Dubby is here to make you be better. And again, use our code DadsWorld. They changed Remus's name to Charlie. I mean, whatever. Not my pig, not my farm.
Not my monkey, not my circus.
Yeah, dude. But that is totally like a
it's a white person.
That surely is. That is a white person name to give a dog, dude. I never fully understood like giving dogs like
human names.
It's weird. Yeah. I know Remus is a human name, but like it's so old school. Like, dude, have you ever met a Remus in your life ever? No.
No, I thought Remus was. I thought that was based off of Egyptian lore. I thought that was an Egyptian thing.
Some old ass name, and it came from Harry Potter. That's why we pulled it. You know,
I'm pretty sure that's from Egyptian mythology. Remus.
Sounds like a wrestler. And weighing in at 255 pounds, coming in at 6'4", Remus.
Yeah, it is. It totally is. It's Remus and Romulus. They were brothers.
Yeah.
It's Remus. Yeah.
Yep, same way. Yeah. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and do some. Yeah, I'm still sad. Whatever. Yeah. Get over it.
Well, think about how you don't have to clean up piss.
Well, that's how it was this morning. We were like, oh man, this is so great to not have to clean up piss and walk two dogs and feed two dogs and have to make sure he's not chewing on some bullshit or whatever or trying to steal food out of our kids' hands. Like, a lot more chill. Like I said, like I would have been fine with it. It's just like I didn't want the dog and I should be exempt from any responsibilities from it. So that falls upon the people that did want it and they didn't hold up their end of the bargain. It was 2 months and nothing changed. So no. And his piss is ruining our freaking floors, which we all like. We're trying to freaking move, dude. Now our freaking floors on the freaking middle floor are all like saturated, and some of the ends are coming up, and they're all like warped and shit from all the peas and all the PPs, dude. Yeah. Fuck that.
We were actually thinking that us moving wasn't gonna happen, like because it's been taking forever to hear back from the county or whatever, because they had to get back to us. They had to like let us know if the county will let my parents split the deed. So they finally got back with that, and they're like, "Yeah, we approve that. You can split the deed." But now we have to go back again so that he can get his name off of the other deed so that we can have our name put on the deed. But you have to wait again. So like we both had at this point before this happened, we had accepted that we probably weren't moving. We were probably going to be stuck here for the next couple of years because if this doesn't, like, we would not be moving if it weren't for my parents having a piece of land. Like it's not feasible. But now like dude, the waiting is awful. Like the people that approve these things, they only work on Tuesday. Like they come in for 1 8-hour shift and they go through them from the top of the stack to the bottom and like approve them or deny them. And then you don't see them for another week. Like it's fucking ridiculous. So
it's a local government thing, right?
So we're still like, okay, so that step's done, but like now there's this next step and now the deed split. But what if this next step doesn't work? Now my parents have their deed split. Like it's such a fucking retarded way to do things.
Yeah. And you said it's the county, right? So it's local government?
Yeah, it's local government. Yeah.
Very cool, dude. Very
fucking
cool.
Slow, dude.
Yeah, it really is. All right, so let's go ahead and go to Reddit and give some advice. So this guy here, this gentleman, would you mind if a woman's personal style of dressing is very simple and consists of joggers, leggings, and t-shirts? I, 25-year-old female, had a conversation with a guy friend of mine who's a 25 male yesterday about an individual's personal style. And he said how much it matters to him. He's heavily judging the way people dress every time we're out together, and he's harsher with women. He's very into... Okay, anyway. He's very into formal style and finds joggers, leggers, and simple t-shirts unacceptable. He judged the guy right in front of us for wearing a hoodie and a pair of joggers at a bar. It was a beautiful set, by the way. What? How can a pair... Anyway. I told him it was none of his business, and the guy seemed to have the time of his life. Friend was like, I wouldn't even step out of the house just like that. Then I got fed up and told him that some people didn't like his more formal type of dressing either, but he thinks his style is perfect. Let's not get started about what he says about women's dressing and makeup. Would you mind if a woman was into a more simplistic type of dressing that mainly includes joggers, leggings, and t-shirts?
That guy sounds like a dickbag, and you shouldn't talk to him anymore.
Wow, so aggressive. So aggressive at the top. So aggressive at the top. That
guy sounds like he needs punched in the mouth, dude. Fuck that guy. Like, who gives a fuck? If you think that's your standard, cool. You wear that. Have at it. Do what you want with fucking the clothing that's in your back. Don't fucking tell other people what they're gonna wear. You fucking douchebag.
Yeah, the mindset of the dude is very like I picture like a finance bro or like a tech bro or something.
He's
like
some
that.
rich fuck. Yeah, he's some rich fucking prick.
He probably works in finance. He helps an accountant, like an account group, financial group, work a hedge fund or something like that.
Yeah.
But he's young, man. He's a 25-year-old man. He's a little boy. He's a little boy who likes his women wearing dressies. He likes them having to wear the nice little. He likes his women having to wear dressies and make sure that they have like a power shirt on or something like that. You know, like a businesswoman type.
Women, fucking wear what you want, but I love the leggings. Like, I think they're great.
Yeah. I'm a big fan over here, dude. I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
I do. I mean, it is literally like a double-edged sword, though, because like leggings are great.
Yeah, you can't comment on it. You can't.
Well, no, I'm not saying on that. I'm just saying like because it's not the best on everybody.
Truth. Like if I were to wear leggings, it wouldn't be great. It would not be great at all.
Yeah, we don't want to see everything on some ladies.
I don't need to see all the folds, just some of the folds.
Well, it's not. It's just, just be self-conscious and aware of what you're packing, and it doesn't look very flattering sometimes. Like rude. Okay, if you see a freaking 65-year-old lady wearing joggings, dude, and she hasn't been jogging, okay, just saying. Is your dog good?
She's outside. Fucking bitch.
Jesus Christ.
That's why I muted the mic because I was like, this is gonna be exceptionally fucking loud.
But either way, dude. Yeah, this guy's a loser. Yeah. Well, who cares? I don't know why he fucking cares. And I know for a fact that you're that kind of dude. They're like, that doesn't matter anyway. As soon as they're naked, I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care. Those joggers and leggings are gonna be down on my floor in a little bit anyways. I don't fucking care. And then I'll tell her that she dresses like a fucking slob when I'm fucking pounding her from behind and fucking choking her out. You know what I mean? I'm fucking shut up. Hey, you little fucking girl, you better dress like a woman. You dress like a fucking slob. What do you shop at Walmart? You fucking dumb bitch.
Jesus Christ.
Shut up while I listen to Charlie Kirk argue with these fucking little boys, all right? Fuck you dumb bitch. But yeah. My advice...
The fucking Charlie Kirk pool.
I don't even know, my advice is, I'm not saying, not be friends with him, but yeah, he's a fucking idiot.
You should not be friends with him. I'm saying you shouldn't be friends with him. He's a fucking dick.
But also, some people just have different senses of style, but yeah, he's very aggressive.
You can have a sense of style and press it upon everybody else.
Yeah, he's very aggressive with his style. He's very aggressive. Everyone, he reminds me of Barney from How I Met Your Mother and how he always wanted his friends to wear suits. He always wanted Ted to wear a suit. It's literally what it reminds me. I was like, you're not wearing a suit. You look like crap. It just you know what I mean? You'll never get a lady when you're not wearing a suit. And Ted just dated tens the whole show. Yeah. Ted's just banging and having relationships with tens, dude. Yeah. You know what I mean? And fucking Barney's just tricking and lying everybody. He's like, yeah, I have a twin brother. He's a jerk. Anyway. But yeah, if there's any advice to be given,
don't be friends with that guy.
Kevin says don't be friends with him. I say whatever, dude. Just let him do whatever. He'll find his perfect lady, or he'll grow out of this. Hopefully this is just a phase. You know what I mean? Who fucking knows? Because 25 male is that's a boy to me. You're not a man. Yeah. You ain't no man, dude. If you fucking comment on women's dressings and what they wear, you're a fucking little boy.
I don't think your brain's even fully developed at that age.
I don't know. Probably not. He's probably doing fucking lines of cocaine in the bathroom, dude. He's doing bumps of cocaine. They're in finance, dude. That's all they do is just do cocaine, watch stock market, watch a line go up and down on a graph, and it dictates their whole day. That line dictates their whole day. They talk about golfing all the time. Cheap.
Oh man,
cheap viewers.
Your brain, a person's brain is not fully developed until their mid to late 20s. I had to Google it. I wanted to know. Fuck this guy. Go away, you proportioned bitch.
I got him.
Fucking douchebag.
Bam! With the hammer. But yeah, that's our advice. Good luck. Anyway, let's move on to the Instagrammies. All right, let me set this up. Oh, I guess I should probably do the thing, huh?
Oh yeah, there's the thing we have.
What's the? I forget what the thing is. Is it IG?
Is it? Yes.
Yes, I did it. Woohoo!
And you did it on the first try.
Dude, did you see that, babe? I did it without your help. I triggered it without your help. I could do it. I'm a big boy.
What? I didn't see anything. What are you talking about?
I triggered the thing without your help. I did it all by myself. Did you watch that? Did you see? Also, I also don't like it when girls have to wear jeggings and joggers, and if they wear t-shirts, I don't like it. They should be wearing dressies, like sundressies all the time. They should also not be wearing that much makeup on their face, because then otherwise they're hiding all their imperfections, and I don't like that. Also, if a girl comes up to me and she has earrings on, oh man, I want to rip those earrings off. Unless if they're like the pretty nice stud ones, but if they're too big, I don't like it. Also, if they have tattoos, I think it ruins a woman's image, and I don't like it, and I think they're ugly. They look like a man. Have you seen that girl, Rhea Ripley? She's very ugly. She's got too many tattoos, and everything is black. Black isn't even a real color. I don't even know why. Like, she wears all that black makeup. It makes her look like a man. Speaking of man and the color black, I now fly under the hetero flag. The hetero flag is. I played golf the other day. I played golf with my friends the other day. We brought out a keg and we hooked it up with our golf cart. He brought a kegerator. His name is Frank, but we call him the Tank because he drinks a lot of beer. So we were playing golf the other day and we were talking about how like these women look like men now because all they do is just they work out and they have tattoos now. They're like big burly men that ride on motorcycles. And we're like, my ideal woman is like Sydney Sweeney. I think she's very pretty. She's got blonde hair and blue eyes and big boobs. I do like big boobs. Big boobs are really good. I like them. I like their boobs to be as big as my keg. Anyway, go Donald Trump. I'm sorry. That was fun. Whatever, Kevin. All right, let's see what this thing is. What did I send here?
Fuck did I do? I didn't say anything.
You didn't have to say anything, dude. The faces you made, I don't like it. Oh, shit. I forgot about this. Okay. So I did do this already. All right. So apparently there is going to be like a birthday celebration for our sweet, sweet king of the free world, aka the president of the United States. He's the king. He should be the king, actually. He should be the king of all things. He's so great. So this post says, definitely don't RSVP for 2 free spots for Trump's military parade and not show up. We're not telling you to do this. I actually RSVP'd as well because I will be there. I will go. Actually, no. My 2 friends are. Lou Sass is gonna go. Lou, last name Sass. He's gonna go. Lou Sass. He's gonna go. and Duncan McCocken is going to be going into. Those are the two RSVP friends that are going to go that I RSVP'd for them. They're going to go to this beautiful military birthday parade for our sweet, sweet king. So make sure you guys look out for Lou Sass and Duncan McCocken. We're not saying if you're interested in going to this beautiful, beautiful parade on this beautiful day. Well, I think it's going to be June 14th. There's a link here, and we will. I'll share it. I'll put it in the description of our episode. So if you guys want to RSVP and show support and share your love to our sweet king Donald Trump, go for it. Again, if you do go, make sure you guys look for Lou Sass and Duncan McCocken. This guy right here, dude, right here. Mike Hunt and D Snuts. They got their seats too. Dude, so good. Kevin, you should do it, dude. You should go ahead. First name in this guy right here too. Chinga tu madre. He's gonna be going. Sweet. Can't wait to see him there. Rotten Hell. There you go. He's going to go too. He's going. I'm so excited to see all these great Americans go to this beautiful, beautiful parade. Ben Dover and Karen Dover as well. They're going to be going. Dude, I'm so excited to go. Lou Sass and Duncan McCocken. All right, so this one's about wrestling. Some of you guys may not know wrestling, but you guys do know who Logan Paul is. So I don't even know where this clip came from. I don't know if it was like a WWE thing. I think it came from that reality TV show that his family does now, the Pauls or whatever the fuck they're called. I don't know. He has a reality TV show. So here's this clip right here of him talking about one of the moves that he does. Oh shit!
Trampoline.
Let me restart it. There you go.
While you're twisting, and then you're going to use the top rope like a trampoline to then backflip in a 15-foot free fall. This move has never been done in the WWE before.
Oh, look, there it is.
Yep, there it is. Wow. This was like, what, in the 90s? Yeah, what a fucking loser. So, like, I think he did this spot. I don't think it was the Royal Rumble. I think it was in one of that four-way match that he had. Like,
it must have been a PLE because he's never there. It was probably when he had the belt that he never defended. It's probably then.
That's what I'm saying. I think he did it. I remember him doing like a four-way match, a fatal four-way match, like months ago, and I forget what for or something like that. But yeah, so basically he would jump up on the top rope, he would twist midair before he lands on the top rope, and then he would do a moonsault off of it into the outside area into a group of wrestlers. Yep. But yeah, he's saying that he created that move. I'm pretty sure every luchador ever has done that move. Like, as soon as he said, I'm like, I'm pretty sure like any Latino wrestler has done that move. And Tiffany Stratton does that move. Like, everyone does that move. What are you talking about, dude? Fucking loser. This guy right here, the Christopher Columbus of pro wrestling. Dude. And I don't know how
Mysterio did that shit every week.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about like him with John Cena heading up into the Money in the Bank thing.
I don't know. That's dumb. I don't know what they're doing with that.
Well, they signed his contract. I think that's why they're pushing Logan so fucking hard, is because, you know, they got to.
I can't stand this part-timer shit, dude. I hate it. Like, I don't want if you're not going to be there all the time, just go away.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want your part-time bullshit.
Dude, there's a picture of the last weekend, Saturday night main event, there's a spot where Jey Uso does a super kick to Logan Paul, and he hits him square in the face.
Mouth.
Dude, his mouth goes concaved into his freaking neck, dude. Oh, dude, it's so good.
Yeah,
it's somewhere out there in the internet. Look it up, dude. Jey Uso kicking Logan Paul in the face. His whole bottom jaw goes into his neck. It's so good.
Yeah, I saw it.
It's so great. Anyone that's like, oh, wrestling's fake, like, yeah, it is, but the physicality ain't, dude. You're still getting kicked in the face.
You're still getting kicked in the face. You're still falling from fucking 10 feet up onto a goddamn hard ass piece of wood.
Dude. Yeah, dude. Sure. What's this? Oh, dude. I want to see how you feel about this lady, dude.
The graveyard at night.
Cleaning this abandoned grave for free. I have so many questions in my head. What happened? How did this grave get so dirty? Who's buried here? Her name's Bienvenida.
Wow, her name is welcome in Espanol.
Wait a minute. Her grave should be welcoming too. But right now, this is the dirtiest grave I've ever seen. That's so unfair. Everyone deserves a beautiful resting place. Bienvenida died on July 23rd, 1980. Her star sign is Aries.
My best friend is an Aries.
I wonder what
I don't
Bienvenida's
want to
life
hear
was
this
like.
bitch
Does
talk
she like
no
chocolate
more.
cupcakes? What?
I love how she's doing all this in a bra and fucking jogging shorts,
I mean,
dude. Like,
of fucking course she is.
yeah, like guys are just like, oh god, fuck you, dude. I'm so horned up right now.
I mean, of course she is, because she's got no talent anywhere else. Like, I don't want to hear her voice. Her voice is really fucking annoying. She sounds like it's like one of those videos. It sounds like one of those fucking TikTok videos. They're blatantly AI voiced, and it doesn't sound normal.
But how do you feel
So,
about her cleaning graveyards, like at night, like just cleaning headstones, just random people's headstones, just going in there?
I've seen the whole cleaning headstones thing before. Like, that's a thing that people do. But it's really weird to do it at night, and also practically, like, here's my shit.
Dude, she's eating a cupcake over some stranger's gravesite and cleaning it, dude. And she's half naked, dude. She's like, "Oh my god, you're an Aries! Wow, let me eat this chocolate cupcake that I made at home and I brought it over here. Wow, it's so great." I mean, if someone asks her to do it, fine, but not random. But that's what I'm saying. I don't know if she's being asked to do it, but she's making it seem like she's just randomly going to these grave sites.
People do that, man. There's TikToks out there where people, that's all they do is just clean random graves, and then like they'll talk about like what they looked up about this person.
That's
and talk
so
about
fucking weird, dude. That's so weird. When I get older, if everyone ever looks up me, I want to find a way to have all links with my name on it go to a webpage that says "Go fuck off." Like, dude, every link just goes "fuck off," or mind your own fucking business, dude. Like, mind your damn business, dude. Get out of here. You don't need to know about me. If you don't know me, that's fine, dude. I'm dead. You don't need to know me. I didn't do shit, dude. I went into a basement, talked weekly in a podcast, said some stupid shit, and now no one likes me, and I'm dead. Damn. You know what I mean? But dude, I saw this come up, and I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't know that this was a thing, that people were just going out and cleaning shit.
Yeah, that's a thing. It's very ASMR. Like, usually, like, a lot of them that they don't talk when they're doing the scrubbing part. It's like an ASMR fucking thing, and then they'll like talk about the history.
This is a Russian bot, dude. She has been doing this for years, and she does it with so much respect and joy. Russian bot. She has been doing this for years, and she does it with much respect and joy. Go keep doing what you're doing. Clean up those grave sites. You'll do a great job. I wish I could have cupcake too, but in country I live in, they ban cupcakes. We cannot smile and have no cupcakes unless if it is Putin's birthday. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing Lord's work.
Oh my god.
Is she harming herself? What? She's cleaning. What are you talking? Oh, okay, gotcha. Another Russian
They're
bot.
being smart.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Is she harming herself? Is she harming others? No, she is
This
not.
person says she
Let
gets
her
a
be.
pass, not hurting anyone. Well, I wonder why you're saying she gets a pass.
She gets a pass. If actually, I would give her 2 passes if I could. You know, because she's got 2 great passes to match her beautiful boobies. And then I would give her 1 big pass, if you know what I mean. Ha 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 ha.
You sound like Gru.
First, I sit on the toilet. Then I wait. What? That's my favorite clip of that whole movie when he's like doing his presentation, and then they fuck up his presentation by putting a picture of him sitting on the toilet. First, I go to moon and get Ray. Then I go sit on toilet and wait. Kids movies, dude. Shows how much my brain is. All right, what's this one? Life flashed before his eyes. Oh, yeah. So this is like some married shit, dude. This is totally some married shit. So he hands her a, what was that, a jigsaw?
It looks like a screwdriver. Maybe I can't
tell. Dude. Yeah, so he hands his wife like this electric.
It looks like a hammer drill almost. I think it's a hammer drill.
Yeah, I don't know, but he hands her like a tool, and she's like fucking with it, and then she turns out and puts her finger in his ass and runs the drill, so he thinks that he's drilling his ass, dude. Dude. That is some straight up married shit, dude. Alright, so this video, I don't know if I've shared this before. I might have, to be honest.
Is that Liam?
No, it is not. How dare you? You're racist.
It's very small on my screen. It looks like a small Asian boy.
So, like, I've seen this video, like, at least 50 times in the past month. I love this video. This video is so fucking funny to me. Because this just reminds me of when I used to, growing up, we would play video games with my cousins. My siblings were a little bit younger then, so I didn't really get to play with them. But my older siblings, we would play video games. We would play like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, or whatever. And like, they would tease the fuck out of me because, as you know, as what it is, it's just the hierarchy of just being the older of anything. They would just tease the fuck out of you. So this video is like, I mean, it was traumatic for me as a kid, but as I go, you know, as I'm older and I look back at it, it is like a thing that I do like love because it's hilarious thinking about it in hindsight. So, but dude, I've been watching the shit out of this video. It's fucking crying. The kid's crying.
Did they just like beat the piss out of him in the game?
No, yeah, that's really what. Yeah, this guy, his older brother, whatever. They're playing FIFA, and he's just scoring goals on this little kid. And every time he scores, he would just say, "Anthony." So that this kid spaz, dude. And the mom comes in, she's like, "Why can't you guys play in peace?" And the kid just spazzes out. I was like, "Because every time he scores, he goes, Anthony."
That poor kid. I know what it's like to lose really bad. I've played iron in football.
Yeah, but I didn't do that. I didn't go, Kevin. You know what I mean? It's like it's literally like when you're playing with your siblings or cousins, dude, and you're just getting your fucking ass handed to you, and they just say shit.
Yeah.
Like that, like they would just go, "Oh, another one." And you just keep going and going, and dude, eventually you're gonna spaz.
Oh, I walked right in with that one.
Yeah, dude. Dude, video game spazzes are like hilarious, dude. I think I follow like a Instagram page like just dedicated to people getting angry, and video game spazzes are one of them.
That's great.
This one's a sad one. I don't know if I want to say that one.
I saw that one too, where the girl sings on the plane.
Oh yeah, I want to see how you. Yeah, how do you feel about this right here, dude?
Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go, where I love to be. Every turn I.
So they're on a plane, and this girl. I guess they're flying to Orlando, I guess, or whatever, and like
it's delayed, so they're like circling Orlando.
So like the parents are like, "Hey, to calm down these people," I guess I don't even know, but they had this girl go on to like the plane intercom and start singing Moana,
Yeah.
While they're flying around Orlando, they just want to land. So how would you feel if this happened, Kevin? Like if you were in the air and you guys are on a delay, you guys can't land, and regardless of what she looks like, if a little girl goes up and just starts singing Moana while you're stuck in the air.
My opinion of it differs from how it used to. Since I'm a parent, I would think it's cute. I would find it cute. But like before I was a parent, I'd be utterly fucking annoyed by this and be losing my shit.
No, absolutely not. No, I would say shut the fuck up and sit down, dude. I'm like, dude. Regardless if I was a parent or like single, I just think that it's like, dude, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, how important do you think you are to be like, oh man, I want to sing to these people. I didn't ask for this. I'm pretty positive no one asked for this. I'm pretty positive we just wanted to sit here in awkward silence because we can't land right now. I'd much rather do that rather than having to, regardless of how well you're singing. I don't want to hear that right now. Lady, sit down. There is a time and place for it, and this ain't it. You sing when you go down to Disneyland or Disney World, and you sing your heart out there, not when I'm stuck up fucking 15,000 feet up in the air and I can't land for some dumb fuck all reason. I mean, I think it's dumb, but my kids would like it. Yeah,
I'm surprised she thinks it's dumb. She's how much of a Disney fan she is.
Yeah, it has nothing to do. It could be anything. It could be any song. If she sang like "Oh McDonald," could have been anything. Shabuzi could be Pantera. I don't care. Just fucking shut up.
I don't know. I think it's sweet. I think it's cute.
No, dude, I hate it. I hate everything about this, dude. No. Because it's that whole mentality where they're like, I'm the main character. I can do these things. No, you're not. You live in a fucking society and a world, and it's not all about you. Sit the fuck down, dude. And how dare these parents like coerce their child into thinking this? Like they're just fucking like, yeah, go ahead. They'll love it. Fuck you. You fucking dumbass. Sing, honey. Go ahead and sing. They'll love it. Oh my God, you're going to do so great, baby. It's that whole fucking parent, like the whole parent mentality. No, dude.
That sounds like how my ex talks to our son.
Yeah, wow, you're a grouchy ass old man. Yeah, I am, dude. No, I just want people to like just be courteous. That's all. Think about other people. This is what this is. This is not her thinking about anyone else. This is for her. And they're going to spin it as like, oh, she has anxiety. You know, this is her way of getting over it. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. But when I signed up to fly, it wasn't to be serenaded by a freaking 7-year-old girl. That wasn't a part of the package. Like, that's all. Just be courteous. Just be empathetic or something. Just think about something. Just think about other people. That's all. I think they were trying to help. Well, no. There are other ways. Here's a way. Sit down and shut the fuck up. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah, so all they did is not necessarily calm people down. It just probably just made people uncomfortable. They're like, well, I guess it's not that bad if we're stuck in the air, because now that she's singing, I want us to crash and burn. That'd be great.
This is because she's white. If that was an Asian person standing there singing.
Nope. Hard fucking no. No.
No. Coming from the guy that only raids to the Asians.
Yeah, dude. Nuh-uh. I raid the fucking what's his face all the time, dude. I just raided twice in a row.
Raid to Fat Man in a Chair or whatever.
I raid to Fat Man. I raid to our buddy. I don't know. I raid to a lot of people.
That's it. Filipino.
It was a Filipino. Be like, damn. Nope. Absolutely not. I would not. It could have been a Hawaiian or Samoan, dude. Going up is like, hey, Lola,
this is so fucking great. I love this.
Nope. Even like I don't like it when they do the haka shit. Like even if they're like of that color and they do like the random haka.
I don't like it when they do that.
Nope. Don't like it. Get that shit out of here, dude.
Great.
You're fucking wasting everyone's time. I signed up for this game to start at 8 o'clock. Now we're going to sit here for another 10 minutes to fucking watch you do this. All for you guys to lose by 20 points. Great. Awesome. Thank you. Fucking get the fuck out of here, dude. Shut up. Do that in the locker room. Like, dude, seriously, do that in the locker room. Not when we have to fucking kick off, bro. It's all for show. It's not for anything else. Like, dude, you can pay your respects. Dude, I sound like a Christian man. Like, you do. Dude, you can do your praying behind closed doors. I don't need to see no parades. I'm just tired of the whole fucking pageantry, man. I'm so fucking tired of it. Ever since COVID, everyone has to like show like everything. Like, oh man, this is my just gonna bring in Haka. Dude. Before COVID and all that shit, we didn't know anything about the Haka. Had no clue what that was. None whatsoever.
It's in government too. I loved when they did that in government. I thought that was great.
But that's all I'm saying is just like we just didn't know. It like blew up. The government one the one that we showed here like months ago or whatever. That one was for like a bill because they were trying to erase their history. So that I'm cool with because that's fucked up. They're like, hey, we're gonna erase this history, even though you guys were the original inhabitants of this whole fucking land.
We're gonna make it super white.
Yeah, that I'm cool with. But like, if I turn on like the TV to watch some fucking sport or whatever, and like it's a bunch of white guys or a bunch of brown guys just doing the haka for fucking 10 minutes before the game starts, I'm a little irritated. I'm like, bro, let's fucking get this moving because I'm gonna have to watch 16 fucking commercial breaks in the next 30 minutes.
God, dude, speaking of commercial breaks, how about the commercial breaks in WWE, man?
It sucks. It sucks.
What the fuck? There is so many. I even start on Raw. I'll wait an hour. I'll wait till 9 o'clock to start it because I noticed on Netflix if you wait and then you start watching it later, it'll skip the commercials.
Yeah,
like
you
they won't be there.
Yeah.
Although on YouTube they'll still be there, but you can skip it. The only thing is, even if you wait an hour after the show starts, you end up catching up really fast because there's so many fucking commercials. Because even like they have commercials, and then they have those ones where they like fucking mirror to mirror it.
Yep, I hate it. I skip through those.
It's extremely fucking loud for the ad. You just watch. I don't even watch it, dude. I skip it. I just skip it like it's a commercial because I can't fucking stand it.
Yep,
I can't stand to watch it.
I do the same thing. It's SmackDown
So
when you do that. Yeah.
Yes, I fucking hate that. So yeah, your best bet is to probably start 2 hours in and then start fucking watching it so you can skip the commercials because an hour in you catch up about halfway through it. So
I do half an hour, like a little like I do at least 30 minutes and then I'll watch it and then I'll like skip through and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But dude, I'm right with you, man. I hate these ads. That's why I don't watch the weekly shows. I fucking hate them. I don't do it. Fuck that.
And in other countries, Netflix has SmackDown also. I wish we had that here. And in other countries, when you pay for the non-commercials, they're not getting the commercials. Only the U.S. is getting these fucking commercials. It's fucking awful.
Yeah, dude. This is what you want to do when you're in your capitalist country. Capitalism, baby.
Dude, fuck capitalism, man.
I agree. I completely fucking agree. Well, just their idea of capitalism, dude. It's like it's pro-monopoly. It's what it is. It's pro-monopolies.
Yeah. The only people that like capitalism are the rich people on the top. They're the only ones that like it.
Mm-hmm.
Or the ones that don't understand how it works. Like a lot of his
the fucking idiots. The fucking dummies with holes in their shirts have no clue what fucking capitalism is, dude. Oh, what, you want to live in communist China? Where they got no capitalism?
Yeah.
Pretty sure they do, but it's just not our form of capitalism. But all right, buddy.
Yeah.
Anyway. So let's go ahead and see who we can raid this week. Let's see who's on. Fat Man's on. Fat Man Flex, Dan, Chris McCran, and Kringerland. Oh, let's raid a Joven, dude. He I found this guy the other day. Not even the other day. It was like a couple months ago. He came up on like my Instagram reel, my feed. And what he does is that he just debates people. He's one of those. insane. I think they're insane. People that debate people on politics. I think
I watch that stuff all the time,
dude.
I
watch, do
like
too.
Dean Withers. Dean Withers, and there's this other guy I really like on TikTok called I'm Really Important.
Yes.
He's super calm and chill, but he's so fucking smart, dude.
That's what this gentleman does. That's what Jovan does. I think they're doing the Lord's work, but I also think that you're an insane person to want to do this, like, whether it's every day, some days. I think it's crazy.
They win every fucking debate, dude. Like they're so knowledgeable. I don't know how they have all that knowledge like stuck up there. Like I know bits and pieces of things, but fuck, dude, I don't have everything just here.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I say like they're doing the Lord's work. They're keeping up with stuff. They're actually reading and shit and keeping up with everything. I just can't do it.
Yeah. That I'm really important guy. He's the only one that makes me feel like calms my anxieties down about the world we're in, because he's very like forward thinking about it. He says that like, yeah, this is shitty times and we're gonna have more shitty times to come, but in the outcome of this, he said, I see a brighter future for us. I see us going green. I see us making different changes and actually making the changes, because now we see what happens when we don't make any kind of movement on things.
Dude,
so, it makes sense. It makes sense where he's like, it's gonna flip, and it's gonna flip hard, and it's gonna flip for progress.
Well, I've seen more like younger people get into politics. There's this one chick out in, I think she's in Arizona, Deja Fox, who's like a first generation immigrant, and she's been running for I forget what she's running for, but she's really good too, really smart, really good.
She just came up in my feed lately. I've been learning about her.
And then there was another chick, I forget where she was running, but like, dude, she's just a lot of, they're not radical either. I feel like they're more central left, which is kind of where I want to live in. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go full left and go full fucking crazy and like adhere to everyone's freaking pronouns or anything. I mean, that I don't give a shit about, more so, but it's just, that's not what's important to me. You know what I mean? Like, policies.
But you gotta remember, like, that's not, we don't mean it like that's not important, because it's not important to me either, but I don't mean it in the way that like it's not important socially.
Nope.
I mean, like, if I mispronounce, if I say that that he is a she or whatever it may be, and then they correct me, that's fine, correct me, but don't be a fucking jackass about it like I was purposely trying to be a dick.
You're attacking my feelings. You're disregarding my identity. And like, no, dude, like, this is I just don't fucking understand, and I don't care.
I don't give a fuck. I'll call you whatever you want me to call you. I don't care.
I'll call you Sue. I don't give a shit. What do you want to be called?
I don't fucking care.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna raid out to Joven. So make sure you let them know where you came from. And again, I can't believe that people fucking do this. I could not do this, dude. I remember like that one election year when Bernie ran, like I went hard in the paint for like politics, and I hated it, every second of it. I fucking hated it, dude. I felt like I had to like constantly just had to like read shit, look up stuff, and like, man, I couldn't do it.
The needle's constantly moving in the political realm.
Yeah, man. It's just, I don't know. Anyway, look, guys, we appreciate you guys listening and watching and post. The numbers have been, again, steady, and that's fucking fantastic. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you know anybody that might enjoy any of this bullshit, this past hour and a half of craziness, please let them know where to find us. We're on every podcasting platform. We're on YouTube. Do follow us in our Discord. That's where most of our news comes out. Instagram, we just kind of put stuff on there. What were you saying? Sorry.
If you can join us live, that's the best way to do it.
Yeah, I think. Absolutely. I was talking to a buddy of mine. I told him like I would love to give real time advice. You know what I mean? Or if it's like if you guys send it in a video or audio or whatever, that'd be great.
You get a fucking email. You want to just type it in. Have at it. Fuck, you want to mail it in.
I believe there's a sub channel on our Discord for it too, for advice and stuff like that. But obviously, if you're a bot or like you're trolling and you're like, nah, my son had a boner and what do I do about it? we're not going to answer that question.
Yeah.
Go fuck
Don't be
off.
weird about it.
Well, that's what we had the other like a month ago. It was like some weird. It was obviously a freaking teenager. Obviously, dude. They're like, I'm a new dad and my son's got a boner. What do I do about it? I'm like, I don't know. Fucking de-pants him and make fun of him for it. I don't know. That's what I do. I pulled out his pants. I'm like, look at that little tiny wiener, dude. You got a penis.
Oh, man.
What are you gonna do with
that
it?
makes me think. Now, I know we're ending here, but I should have brought this up earlier. Maybe I had the sex talk stuff came up with Ollie.
Skateboard trick.
It was fine. Like, it was whatever. The stereotype is like parents are extremely uncomfortable to talk about sex with their kids. I did not have that feeling. Like, it was, dude, like it's whatever. Like, I joked about it with him.
I'm not surprised.
He was like, because like at one point, like when he was younger, he'd pick his nose and then wipe his fucking snot on the wall next to his bed. And I gave him shit about it. So like when we were talking about the sex stuff, I said, "Now, Ollie, I don't fucking want to find you having jizz all over the wall because you don't know where to put it." Like, like it's fine. Like we were just talking about it, talked about what's normal, and then joked about it. Like, I feel like that's how you got to do it. Be serious, add a little comedy to it. You know, they'll remember it and they'll be more comfortable talking to you about that shit.
I mean, not everyone's you, dude. You and Lauren, dude. You guys are just like, hey, we're gonna shower tonight together, right? Just in front of everybody. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Emma's like, my mommy and daddy shower together. What do your parents do? My mommy and daddy don't even look at each other, and when they do, it's yelling. Hey, Chelsea, dude, you came in late, dude. What's up?
Oh shit, what's up?
We're about to close out. How are you? Hold on, let me give you a quick shout out. There we go. Boom. Yeah, we're about to close out, man. Sorry.
Sometimes when you say that, when you're like, let me give you a quick shout out, I am on the verge of just yelling her name.
Oh, you can. Go for it. I'm sure she'll love it. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for listening to us and post. Like, share, and subscribe. Links are in the episode details and in the bios and stuff like that, and that's where your Discord link is. Make sure you guys follow there, because if we do have any cancellations, we usually put that up in there. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna go ahead and raid out. Twitch needs to send me a notification earlier. No, you just need to turn on notifications. Or if you're in
when the notification comes up, you should probably open it right away.
It's if you're in the Discord, they'll give you a warning too when we go live. You should. I'm pretty positive it gives a little warning.
Okay, I'll give you that. Interview with the Vampires. I never read the book, but I fucking loved the movie from the 90s.
Oh, dude, that's just vampire porn, dude. I've read it.
Well, I never read the book, but the movie from the 90s with Brad Pitt and them, that's like my favorite vampire movie of all time.
It's vampire porn, dude.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it's so fucking good.
Yeah, I agree. It is good. And Anne Rice writes great books. They're all vampire porn, but whatever. Like, it's like right now there's like this book series about fairies. It's like a fairy porn right now. It's like women's fairy porn. You know how like the romance novels are all, you know, when we grew up, they're like, and then he was out in the stables sweating into the glistening
Nora
sun.
Roberts.
Yeah, like that. That's
Nora
what the
Roberts books.
That's what Anne Rice is with the Interview with the Vampire, and that's what right now fairies. There's like a fairy thing right now. In the Court of Thorns, I think is what it's called.
Like fairy fucking?
It's not LOL. They now in Germany. Yeah, but they're still vampires bumping and grinding, dude. No matter where it is. Could be in Poland. Still vampires.
Vampire fucking.
Vampires bit into this young man. Yeah, that's the one, Ian. What?
I'm so confused, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. But I'm just saying. It's like New York's bestseller, In the Court of Thorns. It's a book series about this girl that finds herself in a court of fairies.
That sounds like a very fucking woman book. Sounds like a book women read.
Yeah, dude.
Like, it's so funny how like women are like, they read these books that are like obviously men like really being super beastly in bed with them, but in like real life, nobody's gonna talk to you like that because they're gonna lose their fucking shit over that.
They're just like milady, I am a fairy and I cannot be with you. Be gone. And then they're going to give side glances at every parties or whatever. Like, and then he looked upon me and I shivered down my spine and my leg twitched. Apparently there's a war or whatever and stuff. Yeah.
So you are reading it for the porn.
Yeah. It's lady porn. Yeah. Because ladies get turned on by like
fucking plot. You're just like, there's some fucking wars and stuff going on, but there's this one time where this dude did this thing, and
it's emotional. It's an emotional porn, dude. You know what I mean? Guys are all like visual. They're like, oh yeah, look at this giant fucking tits, or look at that tight ass, or whatever, or look at them legs. Yeah. Girls are like, oh, what did you say? I looked good.
You said I looked pretty? I'm really wet right now.
Or like, oh, you put away the dishes? You know what I mean?
Dude, book clubs are fucking weird.
No, whatever, dude. Book clubs are cool. Whatever. It's a lady thing, I think. Mostly ladies, anyway. But whatever. You do what you gotta do, man. You guys talk about books. Books are pretty cool. For guys, it's like, yeah, I read this book about the Vietnam War. Goddamn Vietnam. You know, that's all the war. If there's any book club for guys, it would just all be war books, dude. Like, there's nothing else to read. You know,
I've watched since, I think once I hit like 35, I started watching all kinds of fucking war docs. I watched Vietnam, World War II. I watched so many World War II docs, dude. Like, dude. So many.
Did you know that in World War II that the goddamn Blitzkrieg was the actual go-to play of the Germans? Goddamn German, but they were overwhelmed by the forces of the United States and Canada. Goddamn Canadians, that's the only thing they good was World War II.
There was a spot recently. I learned that in Vietnam War there was an area in the fucking war where it was like a no holds barred area. You could do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
And like Americans were just outright murdering Vietnamese people. They weren't even soldiers. They were just killing them. Because it was like a do whatever you want zone. It's sort of like international waters.
Well, that's what you got to do.
Of land where you could do whatever the fuck you want. And Americans were like, let's kill everything that doesn't look like us.
Well, you know what?
Like,
that's the price you have to pay for freedom. Okay, we were trying to help out them, give them their freedom, because we all know them Vietnamese don't know nothing about freedom and democracy. So we were trying to help them out. And those goddamn communist Vietnamese pushed us out because they were digging in tunnels, jumping out of trees like little monkeys. The Americans weren't prepared for it. That's how we came in with the napalm strikes. But since they were hiding in the freaking tunnel system, we couldn't get them all.
Dude, this makes me think of back when I did play first-person shooters. I don't remember which Call of Duty it was. But it was it 19? I don't remember.
It was probably the Vietnam one, right?
Yeah, it's the Vietnam War one.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember playing that on the PC because at that time in my life, I did a lot of going around to like LAN parties and stuff. Dude, and I remember going to a LAN party and playing the shit out of that game. And you would set up booby traps and you'd fucking like hit the logs off a hill or like that spiked fucking trap that would come up and like stab them. Dude, that game, I enjoyed that. That's probably the last Call of Duty game that I fucking loved and enjoyed the shit out of it.
So that's American engineering right there. Have you ever seen the movie Predator where Arnold Schwarzenegger hooked up a booby trap to get that freaking alien predator? That's what we had to do in Vietnam. We were going against the predators, so we had to put logs up on trees with vines, so then they would trip it, and then the big log would swing down and smash them in the face. But these goddamn Vietnamese, they're so goddamn fast. They were climbing up trees like monkeys, man. They were so fast. They would escape them booby traps.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, let's go right out, dude. Thank you guys so much for listening. Roras, thank you for hanging out. Last minute is cool. We love you.
Yep.
Thank you, H. Russell, for hanging out with us as well. Again, we're rating out to Joven, so please let him know where you came from. You don't have to necessarily like or whatever, follow him or whatever. This is all for raid. Just let him know where you came from. And again, he is live debating with people. So, yeah, he needs all the love because that is insane to debate people. Nowadays, it is insane to me. Bye. All right, guys. Like, share, subscribe. We'll catch you guys next week. And again, follow in the Discord for any cancellations. All right?
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye, guys. Thank you. Love you. Bye.